leadership of Paradise? Are you in argument?
Was in the assembly.
But we have some people who can argue against it because Pastor Simba Arati, that is the naked fact. It will be on your head.
Why don't we have a sitting with them, all of them?
Yes.
So that Naruta and unnecessary backlash.
Your Excellency, if they have a petition, let them write it formally. If they have a petition, let them write it formally. The Speaker, then that can be looked at.
The Speaker, what you do, because they are not going to address the assembly. Okay. Ndangiri special team gege mwensi kirmororo tunyeweke kia, so that we don't mix it. No. I want us to warangiri was and actually that explanation is very good, because again it's a capping from even national government.
Right, because you can also have it must be agreed upon by all the people under you. So it's good to have them say whatever they want to say, resist whatever they want to resist. After which, then we shall chart the way forward together with them. We carry everybody along.
It was public participation. We would have expected those people to have come, but what I didn't go.
What happens, the naked fact when people are called public participation, they don't come. That is very obvious. The only people who come, they were charged sana wale
wanapita then.
Yes.
With us, Your Excellency, you know, we do not draft that. Your team did. So they explained to us, and we were convinced that they were right. So maybe you can go back to your revenue team and ask them why did they come with that. Because ours, we agreed with them.
But again, now I want to agree with you. For us, and you remember people walked from here to Cliffy. Is it Cliffy or Lam? Cliffy. And some of them must have been buried there. Because there was no proper regulations. Again, if we don't do it, I've seen so many coming up, then we can be able to, and you are the leaders actually. These people, they are led by yourselves. Agreed. Okay.
Sure.
Okay. for the welfare of society and the just government of the people. Execute your performance of important trust in this republic. Pray your blessing send upon us here assembled, and glad that we treat and consider all matters that shall come under our deliberation in so just and faithful manner as to promote your will, and of those whose interests you have committed to our church. Amen. Honorable members, welcome today is the sitting October 2023 at 9 a.m. Section 30K of the County Government Act states that the government matters as may be specified in the county registration. Honorable members, standing order number 18. The governor and may address county assembly at any other time. Standing order number 20, subsection 4, further directs that when delivering an address, followed by any comment or question. Honorable members, during at 9 a.m., I gave a notification pursuant to standing order number 18, subsection 1 and subsection 2. Your Excellency, you are welcome.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. The Speaker of the County Assembly, honorable members of the County Assembly, Your Excellency, the Deputy Governor of this great county. Secondly, Mr. Speaker, once again I wish to thank the people of Kisii County for granting us an opportunity to serve them in various leadership positions. On 25th August 2022, at Kisii Stadium, I was sworn in into office as the second governor of Kisii. I took an oath to uphold the Constitution and I committed to implement the manifesto that I had presented to our people, receiving resounding county government that are comprised of a county government that are comprised of a county executive and county assembly. Section 5(2) of the county assembly or the county assembly arm with the legislative function, while the county executive arm is mandated with the implementation. Mr. Speaker, this honorable laws necessary for effective performance of functions assigned to the county government in the 4th schedule of the Constitution, as well as vetting and approving of nominees to various offices in government. We shall endeavor to work together to forge a working county premised on discipline and prudent utilization of public resources. Mr. Speaker, Section 30K of the County Government Act 2012 requires the governor to annually deliver a state of county address before the county assembly. Address today, I will report on implementation status of county budget policies and plans across key sectors of our economy. In my manifesto, I committed to place people at the center of inclusive development with a focus on 5 pillars, namely devolution and governance, wealth creation, sustainable environment conservation, social development, and ICT as an enabler. In preparing the County Integrated Development Plan, CIDP, and Annual Development Plan, ADP, we have identified strategic priorities expenditure programs in line with the transformative development agenda in vision in my manifesto. My address will highlight where we are in implementing these plans as well as future plans. Mr. Speaker, let me start with health service delivery. Our goal is to improve existing health facilities and invest in universal health coverage to guarantee access to quality healthcare service for our people, especially the vulnerable ones. I wish to report that we have an increased budgetary allocation to this sector, and this financial year, we have set aside 4.14 billion Kenya shillings, up from 4 billion the previous year. Over the past year, we have implemented reforms in this sector and adopted a cashless payment system at the Kisii Teaching and Referral Hospital, as well as all level 4 hospitals. After sealing the loopholes through automation at KTRH, we collected 98.9 million Kenya shillings in the first quarter, 80.6 million Kenya shillings in the second quarter, 147 million in the third quarter, and 100 million in the fourth quarter. This figure could potentially go higher once we complete the ongoing digitization of service in our health facilities, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, recognizing the important role that human resources play in the health sector, we have released 10 officers, including doctors, clinical officers, and nurses for specialist training in emergency obstetric and neonatal care to improve mother and child health care. To ensure resident access to quality healthcare services at the grassroots, we have deployed specialists to sub-county hospitals. For example, we now have an operational dialysis unit at Nyamache Sub-County Hospital. I wish to thank our implementing partners who support 234 health workers in various facilities across the county through the HIV and AIDS program. Mr. Speaker, on ambulance and emergency response, when I assumed the office, only one ambulance was operational in the entire county. I'm happy to report that we have repaired a total of 8 ambulances, equipped them to the World Health Organization standards. We have also waived referral. And emergency evacuation within Kisii County. Further, a total of 40 dedicated staff working round the clock are available to provide a 24-hour emergency response services. As a result, ambulance and emergency response time has significantly, Mr. Speaker, reduced from 1 hour to less than 30 minutes. But we target to reduce the response to time of 15 minutes. Mr. Speaker, availability of drugs and non-pharmaceutical is critical in health service delivery. I'm glad to report that the recently established Health Product and Technology Unit, HPTU, has improved forecasting, quantification, order processing, technical support to health facilities on commodity management. Of the 160 operational government and faith-based facilities, we support a total of 156 health facilities through provision of essential medicine and medical supply. In the last financial year, we had set aside 168 million for procurement of health products and technologies. When I assumed the office, the county owed Kenya Medical Supplies Agency, KEMSA, 87 million. And so far, we have paid 66 million. Mr. Speaker, there are challenges in procurement of supplies from KEMSA. Non-pharmaceutical comprised
127% of the total budget, with essential medicine allocated 23%. Out of the Kenya shilling 65.5 million medical supply ordered in May this year, essential medicine comprised of that is 52.3% of total, which is great improvement. Mr. Speaker, we had to do this because medicine was not factored as an important item in the medical field. Non-farm, that's where people were getting hefty kickbacks. And we have done that first, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, we have ensured that all procured commodities are issued to the health facility through online commodity management and tracking system to reduce theft and improve commodity security. Mr. Speaker, primary health care is essential healthcare made universally accessible to individuals and families in the community by means acceptable to them. Through their full participation, a strong primary healthcare system builds the capacity of a household to not only demand service from all providers, but also to know their constitutional right to equitable and quality healthcare. This is what has informed the community health strategy, where we have formalized engagement of community health promoters, CHPs, as the first line of defense in health service delivery. Today, we provide Kenya shillings 2,000 monthly for over 2,900 CHPs to ensure our people get health service at their doorstep. Recently, President William Ruto flagged off Kisii for 100,000 community health promoters to all 47 county governments. The Kisii will enable the CHPs provide a defined package of preventive and promotive health services, including household health screening. Each CHP is assigned a 100 household and equipped with a smart information, instruction, and advice. Mr. Speaker, we have invested heavily in improving service delivery at KTRH. Our premier referral hospital, we have given the hospital a major facelift, Mr. Speaker, through revamping infrastructure and reorganizing the accident and emergency area to reduce overcrowding at the waiting bay. Additionally, thank you. Additionally, we have enhanced the amenity wing at the hospital by hiring 31 additional staff, introducing a separate pharmacy with a drug revolving fund to ensure continuous availability of essential drugs and non-pharmaceutical to satisfy needs of patients. Current bed capacity stands at 100%, Mr. Speaker. Other improvement includes recruitment of an additional 29 medical professionals and skilled mortuary attendants. The hospital now receives 1,000 outpatient visits daily with 90% bed capacity at any given time. Improved financial management and streamlined system of waivers and exemptions has significantly, Mr. Speaker, increased revenue collection. To further improve service delivery, the hospital has acquired modern equipment, including, Mr. Speaker, biosafety cabinet for chemotherapy, baby warmer, 2 continuous positive airway pressure machines, and a cardiothoracic set and 2 anesthetic machines. The availability of the 2 theater machines recently enabled our surgeons to do the first spine surgery in 107 years, led by Dr. Misiani, and I want to say kudos to the entire team for a job well done. Mr. Speaker, I want to reiterate here that for 1 or 7 years that the county has been there, we've never had a spinal surgery to have been carried out. But it was amazing that our doctors, led by Dr. Misiani, Victor, they did it successfully. Now, we can proudly say that we can do all referrals to our KTRH here in Kisii. We have also, Mr. Speaker, operationalized the medical microwave shredder to support management of hazardous waste for public and private hospitals. Again, Mr. Speaker, this one, it was not in operation, now it's in operation. We're able to correct all the hazardous waste from the public, from other facilities that are being shredded at KTRH. Mr. Speaker, I'm happy to report that we have strengthened our relationship with NHIF and other private insurance providers, including Old Mutual, AAR, Macal, Aeon Minet for teachers and CIC for National Police Service to allow their members get service at KTRH. We are negotiating with CIC Insurance for the county assembly package to allow members of this house access specialized service at our hospital. Working with the national government, we shall soon equip the operationalize the mother and child hospital, raising the overall bed capacity to 1,000, up from current 700. I wish to inform the House that lifespan of the KTRH Act 2014 will elapse in May 2024. Therefore, I call upon the Assembly to support us in developing a new registration to strengthen the hospital's autonomy and the modernization plan. We are finalizing plan to acquire a modern and responsive health management system to migrate the hospital's operation to paperless system. Mr. Speaker, I'm happy to report that we are getting closer to our dream of establishing an ultra-modern cancer diagnostic and treatment center in Kisii. Already the National Treasury has set aside 1.9 billion as government contribution towards the project, and the procurement process for this project has been finalized. We are waiting for a no objection report from our development partner before awarding the contract. And I want to report, Mr. Speaker, that our development partner, in the meeting that which was held 2 weeks ago, they agreed to give us a no objection letter, which again, the President has accepted to call upon those partners there, but there to expedite the process for us to have the cancer center started being built. Moving to hospital in sub-counties, Mr. Speaker, we set aside substantial resources to complete various incomplete projects to ensure our people get much needed service. Let me mention some of these projects, Mr. Speaker. Completion of Nyandiba dispensary at Monyero Ward is at 98% complete. Construction of Nyakeyo dispensary in Moticho Ward is 95% complete. Completion of an outpatient department OPD unit at Kiobonyo dispensary in Kegogi Ward is 95% complete. Completion of maternity wing at Kera Health Center in the Nyatieko Ward is 98% complete. Completion of maternity wing at Omogwa dispensary in Bogetenga Ward, 90% complete. Upgrade of Rihanna Health Center in Rihanna Ward is 80% complete. Completion of Nyabuoroba Health Center in Sensu Ward is 65% complete. Upgrading of Mosocha Health Center in Boxero Ward is 50% complete. Completion of Eburi and the Nyausia dispensaries in Bobaracho and the Mochicho Ward, respectively, are at 60%. Construction of laundry and the completion of the kitchen wing at Kenyanya Sub-County Hospital in Mbokimonge Ward is at 40%. Construction of phase 1 of Kegogi Male Ward and the perimeter fence of KDSP block at Nduru Sub-County Hospital are both at 45%. Completion of Borangi Dispensary in Basi Central Ward is at 30%. Contractors have started completion of Engoto Health Center in Sense Ward and the completion of water tower, reticulation, installation, and the testing of water pump and Moticho at Moticho Dispensary in Moticho Ward. I've directed the Department of Health Services to strengthen the capacity of health facilities in sub-counties to offer services using National Hospital Insurance Fund, NHIF, to increase revenue and sustain their operation. Mr. Speaker, let me now turn to water, environment, energy, and climate change. Our goal is to protect the environment and the sustainable use existing natural resources through participatory management, planting of water-friendly trees species, conservation of forests, and restoration of water catchment. Climate change has impacted water sources by affecting quality and the quantity available for use. This puts our society at a indirect risk by impacting economic development, food security, energy supply, and widening social inequality. We must therefore invest in new water infrastructure and upgrading existing infrastructure to improve efficiency and climate resilience, public health, and enhance the quality of life. With support from the Water Sector Trust Fund, we recently launched the 19 million Kenya shillings Kyogoro water project in Kyogoro Ward. The project, implemented through the Kisii Water and Sanitation Company, WASCO, is set to be completed in 2 months, where a total of 9.4 kilometers of new water pipeline covering Kyogoro, Binyinkwa, Nyabyuto, Otamba, Amariba, and Amariba, area of Nyaribari Chache sub-county. Rikuram water project in Basi Bogetauri Ward is 98% complete. It will serve nearby markets of Nyanguso and Rio Bonyo, schools and other public institutions. At Ekiribo Health Center in Ichuni Ward, within Nyaribari Masaba sub-county, we are doing a borehole to serve the institution and the local community. The project is 70% complete. Mr. Speaker, to promote rainwater harvesting, we recently distributed 47 water tanks of 10,000 liters capacity to schools across wards to ensure access to safe drinking water for learners. In bid to conserve our forest, we have embarked on the reforestation of Mbogro and the Keboye forest in Masimba and the Bomariba ward through planting of indigenous trees seedlings. Going forward, we shall distribute fruit trees seedlings to selected schools across the county. Additionally, we shall construct 20 new water schemes and protect 100 water springs across the county. Mr. Speaker, agriculture is the mainstay of our economy, contributing to food and income security, employment, and wealth creation. 80% of our workforce is engaged in agriculture. This is why we have prioritized this sector for investment to support the livelihood of our residents. Coffee is a key cash crop that was a major income earner for our farmers. However, with governance issues and marketing challenges, many farmers have abandoned this crop. To boost coffee production, we have set up demonstration plots in 59 coffee factories. I recently flagged off distribution of 39,000 coffee seedlings to be planted in those demonstration plots. Mr. Speaker, the Kisii Agricultural Training Center, that's ATC, is an important facility that serves as a demonstration center offering training and skills transfer to farmers in the region. We are building 2,500 meter long perimeter wall, a 1,400 meter long chain link fence, and 2,000 meter long barbed wire fence at the cost of 54 million. This will improve the security and safety of livestock, crops, and other assets at the center. We are also renovating the ATC kitchen at Kenya shillings 4 million to make it complete and competitive and efficient as a retreat center. At the center's agro-processing zone, we have set up a sewer connection at the cost of 9 million, which is, again, Mr. Speaker, complete. To boost banana and avocado production, we have set up a bulk nursery to produce over 250,000 ash avocado seedlings and 100,000 banana seedlings per quarter to support availability of quality planting material at subsidized rates. Once ready, the seedlings will be supplied to farmers for planting, closely monitored by extension officers to ensure all the seedlings grow to maturity. This venture will support value addition and commercialization program being invested in banana and avocado value chain. Other planned projects in the sector includes, Mr. Speaker, renovation of Agricultural Society of Kenya, that is SAK demonstration unit, renovation of Ogembo Slaughterhouse, caprock bathing at ATC, equipping and reticulation of fisheries borehole. Mr. Speaker, over the past 1 year, we have realized the following achievement in the agriculture sector. Conducted a random soil testing across the county in conjunction with the development partner to determine soil fertility level and advise farmers on appropriate soil amendment measures. On a draft, Mr. Speaker, that I got yesterday, it showed that all our land is acidic, that we no longer have fertile ground. We are going to have to improve our soil. Otherwise, we don't have where to do our agricultural work. Mr. Speaker, collaborated with Pyrethrum Processing Company of Kenya to distribute pyrethrum seedlings to farmers through cooperative. Purchased and distributed 848 bags of fish feeds to 531 fish farmers across the county. A total of 13.4 metric tons of fish worth 5.1 million was harvested by June 2023 due to the input subsidy that we had put in. Installed a solar-powered water pump and rehabilitated the water source for the fish multiplication center. Propagated 70,870 subsidized tilapia fingerlings and supplied 99 fish farmers in the county, realizing 338,500 in revenue from sales of fingerlings. Vaccinated 94,929 cattle against infectious diseases, raising Kenya shillings 4.3 million in revenue for last financial year. Completed a modern zero grazing unit at the Kisii Agricultural Training Center with support from Agrif. Mr. Speaker, the area of land, fiscal planning, housing, and urban development, we have covered ground in our quest to improve the livelihood of our people through efficient land administration, equitable access, secure tenure, and a sustainable management of land resource. To ensure security of tenure, we have processed ownership document for 10 parcels of land across the county since we came to the office. We are finalizing plan to issue title deeds to 700 public schools across the county. In the current financial year, we have set aside 15 million for the planning of 37 market centers to establish, to address the challenge of unsustainable use of the natural resources in efficient transport and infrastructure and coordinated human settlement, disjointed sectorial policies, urban and rural development. We need a special plan. I'm glad to report that we set aside 50 million Kenya shillings for preparation of our county spatial plan. The Food and Agricultural Organization, FAO, has offered to provide technical support in stakeholder engagement across the county as we embark on this 18-month project. The goal is to provide a framework for coordinated development, management of urban areas, protecting fragile ecosystem, and boosting food security. Mr. Speaker, a variation law is an important legal document that contains property information of all rateable and the properties within boundaries of the county. The variation law in use currently was prepared in 1980s, meaning rates applied do not reflect the current reality on the ground. We currently collect 14 million in property rates against the potential of 150 million Kenya shillings. To redress this, we have initiated the process of developing a new valuation role in collaboration with the FAO and the University of Nairobi. The new valuation role will be ready by July next year. We have also set aside 20 million for implementation of Geographical Information System, GIS, a computer system that analyzes display georeference information using GIS decision making for the county government on development shall be informed by data. It will also support automation of revenue collection and other services in the county. Again, FAO is supporting in setting up the GIS lab. Mr. Speaker, this morning when we spoke, I made a request to your office that I needed a space which will hold that lab, because FAO is ready to give us all the equipment and the technical support that we need. I hope you and the honorable members will definitely grant us the space. In urban development, we continue making improvement in the governance and infrastructure development for urban center to promote service delivery. The main challenge has been solved with waste management due to an undeveloped infrastructure for effective management of waste, including collection, transportation, material recovery, and recycling, and disposal facilities. Mr. Speaker, I'm glad to report that working with the National Environmental Management Agency, NEMA, we have successfully decommissioned Nyambera dam site that come on ISO in Kisii municipality. We have set aside 10 million for establishing of a recreational park at the site. The National Sustainable Solid Management Act 2022 requires that each county establish a centralized waste management infrastructure to promote source segregation, collection, reuse, and set up for material recovery. Each county is expected to ensure all waste management registrations is in conformity with this act within a period of 1 year. We shall soon present to the Assembly a policy proposal to help us sustainably manage waste in line with the new law. Indeed, if anticipated policy reforms are implemented, waste can turn into money through employment and wealth creation. Additionally, through NEMA, we have held discussions with a private investor on the proposed establishment of material recovery facility in Kisii County. This will be centralized collection center where recyclable dry waste shall be processed for sale to various recyclers, local and international. To improve waste collection, we have set aside funds for purchase of waste haul tractor and trailer. Already we have purchased a wheel backhaul loader at a cost of 10.9 million to support waste collection, management, and disposal sites and unblocking stormwater drains. Mr. Speaker, we are upgrading infrastructure within Kisii municipality, construction of Rangimbili, Elimu Moja, Back Street, and the improvement of Huduma Center Kisii Hotel drain associated works is complete. With support from the Kenya Urban Support Program, KUSIP, The upgrading of Jogo Kari Kibit Road to bitumen standard at the cost of 49.4 million is 80% complete. In our second municipality at Ogembo, I'm happy to report that we have infrastructure upgrade of urban area. Let me highlight the progress. Rehabilitation of Poster County Office Road is already complete. Carpeting, Police Omosasa, Public Works, Ring Road is complete. Rehabilitation of Highway Yachiras Road is 80%. Upgrading to bitumen standard, the Gospel Church, Jans, Hotel Ndege Hometown Hotel is underway. Kineni Bridge, Diagongera, Itare Road is 70%. Rehabilitation of Nyabisiongoro, Choyo Ondigi, Siwa Getare Road is 40% complete. And Riamosota, Etora Road is 40% complete. Mr. Speaker, other planned road projects include Omosasa Elsa Academy Road, Ogembo PHE Mogesa Road, Mandera Tendere Secondary Mananasi Road, maintenance of Mosora Mandere Liokangi Tendere Road, and Mananasi Mosora Road, among others. Going forward, we are developing local land use development plan for Nyambera, for Nyamarambe, Masimba, Marani, Mosocho, Nyamache, and the Mugunga to facilitate their upgrade to town status. Other urban centers earmarked for elevation to town status are Kenyenya, Keumbu, Nyakoe, Tabaka, Etago, Nyacheki, and Magena. Mr. Speaker, in the area of trade and tourism marketing, I thank the national government for launching the construction of the County Aggregation Industrial Park, KAIP, at Tongeri, in Bomachoge, Borabu, sub-county. The park will support agricultural development through reduction of post-harvest losses and increased market access. Through the National Agricultural and Rural Inclusive Growth Project NAGRIP, Borabu, Kionyo in Masige East, and the Kegogi Market in Kegogi Ward. Additionally, we are building market sheds at Nyangusu in Basek Bokitaru Ward, Ititi Matongo in Bogeka Ward, Nyakioigiro in Bomorenda Ward, Maroba in Boochi Tendere Ward, Nyamasege in Bosod Sengera, Suguta and Arura Market in Getenga Ward, Nyakeyo and Nyakoora in Kegogi Ward, Egetuki in Machoge Bas Ward, and Otanchi in Sameta in Sameta Mukwere Ward. Sense Ward, Suguta and Material in Bas Central, Itumbe in Bas Chache Ward, and Nyantrago in Ibeno Ward. Mr. Speaker, the area of culture, youth, arts and social services, we are undertaking major repair and overhauling the Gusii Stadium, which was not done to requirement or to required standards. The stadium is home to Shabana Football Club, who have been promoted to FKF Premier League, and it was disturbing to see them play on a water lodge service. It's also difficult to manage large crowds and fans. Mr. Speaker, I want to report that I was at Ulinzi, where we drove Shabana and AFC over the weekend. It was good. I can assure you that we are moving, we're making progress, Mr. Speaker. We have set aside Kenya shillings 30 million for renovation of the stadium, which includes construction of a retainer wall, maintenance of civil works, and the installation of backup power source, solar, and a generator. Mr. Speaker, in the sub-counties, we are reviving the Stol Maran Stadium, where we have set aside 7.6 million for leveling the pitch, building a steel pavilion, fencing, and building a gate. Other projects include Nyantrago Social Hall, Kiobegi Stadium, Suguta, Metembe, Sosera, Geturi, Etanda, Itibo, Kiogo, Ryondonga, Ititi, Bokita, Gesero, Yamontinga, Kerina, Genga, Mwata, Metembe, Kisaro, Nyasagati, Igonga, Nyamiobo, Ichuni, Bobaracho, Nyangweta SDA, and the Mariba Primary Schools ground, where works include leveling grounds, installation of goalposts and nets, laying grass and fencing. I wish to commend our sportsmen and the women who continue carrying the Kisii county flag higher, conquering the world in various sports disciplines. I salute, Mr. Speaker, Commonwealth, the games champion, Mary Mura, who is in the house, Mr. Speaker, who is with us today for our starring performance in the 800 meters during the athletics champion in Budapest. Your spirit of competition and resilience is true inspiration and exemplary to all of us as a people and as a community. As I promised earlier, we shall work closely with our sportsmen and women to build an academy where we shall nurture budding talents. As part of our youth empowerment effort, Mr. Speaker, we partnered with a Jiri organization in a training program aimed at equipping the youth with skills in ICT to enable them engage in an online avenue of self-employment. Over 2,500 youths have benefited from the free training being held at a Jiri Center and the music recording at the Kisii Stadium. In social services, to boost our social welfare system, we partnered with Walkabout Foundation, and we have already donated over 200 wheelchairs to persons with mobility challenges throughout the county. Mr. Speaker, turning to education, manpower development, and vocational training, I'm happy to report that with the support of these honorables, we introduced the county bursary program, where we dispersed a total of Kenya shillings 145 million, with each ward of 45 wards receiving 3 million. You can agree with me that it is important that the bursary money reaches all needy and bright children in the village, and this is very crucial in realizing the dream of these children. Going forward, in this financial year, we have increased the allocation to 225 million, with each ward receiving a total of Kenya shillings 5 million. Equally, I did launch the Elim and Simba Scholarship, which is a personal initiative aimed at sponsoring needy students from poor background to access secondary education. To improve infrastructure in our learning institutions, we invested 24.4 million in construction of 22 ECD classrooms, 1 hostel, and 9 VITRA trains in various centers across the county. The planned projects for the sector includes, Mr. Speaker, construction of 145 ECD classrooms at the cost of 161.9 million. Construction of 20 workshops in vocational education and training center at the cost of 47.3 million. Construction of 3 hostels and VITRA train select VCT center at the cost of 26 million. Purchase of education, aid and related equipment for VTCs at 10.5 million. Capitation for youth polytechnics at 40 million to cater for purchase of instructions and training material, tools and equipment, as well as general operation of VTCs. Mr. Speaker, purchase of child-friendly equipment for ECD centers at Kenya shillings 11 million and digital gadget at 16 million Kenya shillings. Mr. Speaker, in public service, county administration, participatory development, the major challenge we have is incomplete office space at the sub-county and ward level, which impede service delivery. In light of this, we have set aside over 50 million for completion and renovation of various office projects across the county. Works include construction of washrooms, installation of electrical works, fencing, installation of water supply, and power connection. The targeted project include, Mr. Speaker, completion of Ibeno, Birongo, Keumbu, Kisii Central, and Bobaracho Ward in Nyaribari Chache. Completion of Machoge Bus, Bosoti Sengera, Boch Borabu, Bombaba, Borabu, Bokimonge, and Magencha Ward offices in Bomachoge, Borabu, in Bomachoge. Completion of ward offices at Masimba, Nyamasibi, Gesusu, Kiamokama, and the Ichuni wards in Nyaribari Masaba sub-county. Completion of Nyakoe, Bogeka, Nyatieko ward offices. Completion of Marani sub-county headquarters. Completion of Monyerero and the Kegogi ward offices. Completion of Mosocho sub-county offices. Completion of Chitago Borabu, Getenga, Moticho, Bogetenga, and Tabaka ward in South Mugrango sub-county. Completion of Riana, Bomariba, Bomorenda, and the Bogiakum ward offices in Bonchari sub-county. Completion of various ward offices in the Bobasi sub-county. Construction of the county headquarters at the community land opposite the Kisii school at 100 million is available, as 100 million is available for phase 1. Renovation of the current governor's office at all municipal building at the cost of 24 million, which is adjacent here. Completion of the enhanced governor's residence as 29 million. Mr. Speaker, to improve service delivery, the county needs to employ more skilled labor. But this, Mr. Speaker, has been hampered by ballooning wage bill. To deal with this, my government is working to significantly improve our own source revenue to reduce wage bill percentage, and we are also in process of cleaning our payroll and rooting out ghost workers as per staff audit report. I must make it clear that I have not fired anybody, and any worker who didn't attend the head count exercise has been issued with a show cause letter and should reach out to their supervisors to make their case. As for the ghost workers, I have directed that salaries be stopped in 21 days following due process. Turning to infrastructure, roads and public works, we must deliberately invest in a sector that is mandated to support economic growth by facilitating smooth flow of goods, services, improving market access. I'm happy to report that we have made significant progress over the past 1 year, judging from the feedback my office receives from the residents. And like before, our roads are done according to set standards, and I promise that we shall do even more in coming years to enable our people get value for money. My long-term goal is to be able to tarmac most county roads and do curb paving for all urban roads. We had set aside 243.9 million for construction of 207.8 kilometers road in all 45 wards in the last financial year. So far, we have completed construction of 168 kilometers of road, and the remainder of 39 kilometers will be finalized soon. I'm happy to report that all the roads procured in Nyaribari Church and South Mugrango sub-county have been completed, while only remaining road in ongoing Nyaribari Masaba, 2 remaining roads are ongoing in Bobasi and Bomachoge Chache sub-county, and the 3 which were left in Bomachoge Borabu are being worked on. We have 2 roads and 4 other in Bonchari, Kitutu Chache South and Kitutu Chache North sub-counties respectively that have not been handed over, which my officers are making or working on the ensure process is complete and the work start as soon as possible. Mr. Speaker, the planned project for this sector includes construction, construction of footbridge and repair of damaged ones at Kenya shillings 22.5 million. Completion of bridges at Mogote and Ogembo in Bas Central and Boch Tendere. Mr. Speaker, as I move forward to conclusion of my address, let me highlight milestone in finance and economic planning sector, which supports other departments through disbursement of funds and formulation of statutory policies. The sector is also in charge of our own revenue mobilization, management of council assets, supporting procurement of goods and services on behalf of other departments, tracking implementation project and ensuring that there is value for money. Key milestone, Mr. Speaker. Collected 413.99 million in our own source revenue for the year 2022-2023 financial year, representing 2.3% increase, up from 44.5 million realized the previous year. Timely disbursement of funds to county assembly, prepared policy and strategy document, including county annual development plan, ADP, county fiscal strategy paper, county budget review and outlook paper, and the budget estimate for the year 2023-2024, among others in compliance with the PFM Act 2012 and the County Government Act 2012. Procured comprehensive insurance cover for staff and their dependents through NHIF. Mr. Speaker, pending bills as at the close of the financial year 2021-2022 stood at 1.6 billion. It was 1.3, it arose at the time of verification to 1.6. After verification, Mr. Speaker, the exercise by the pending bills committee, 201 million Kenya shilling was verified for payment, out of which 112, Mr. Speaker, million has already been cleared, and the balance of Kenya shillings 119 million will be paid in the current financial year of 2023-2024. Revenue collection is a priority, Mr. Speaker, project for this sector. According to the control of budget, the county has a potential of raising 2.19 billion in revenue per year. This year, we set a target of 650 million, and we hope to achieve this through full digitization of revenue collection, which will lead to minimize leakage, real-time reconciliation, payment from your comfort zone, comprehensive mapping of all businesses, and the capacity building of the staff. As I conclude, Mr. Speaker, I wish to reiterate on our state of disaster preparedness in the wake of the expected El Nino rains. We are already on a high alert, and the respective county department have already formed committees to evaluate mechanism of alleviating loss of life and damage of properties due to variation of the weather. I appeal to residents of the Kisii County who are in the prone places of landslide and flood-prone areas, which we are mapping out, to remain alert and consider moving to safe grounds in the meantime. We're also putting in place an earlier warning and alert system, incorporating the county and national government agencies to help residents avert negative effect of the anticipated long rains. Finally, Mr. Speaker, I wish to assure the County Assembly and the people of Kisii County that we are on the right track in fulfilling the pledges we made to the people during the campaigns. This was never going to be an easy task, but in spite of many doubters and naysayers, we believe in the dream and it shall be done. As I have said before, no angel will fall from heaven to do it for us. It will take our own efforts and sweat to develop this great county. I thank all those who have stood with us, remembered us in prayers, and walked with us through this journey. We may not be there now, but we'll be there. It will not be easy, but we'll make it. I urge all leaders in the county assembly and beyond to work together for the good of the people who have entrusted us with the opportunity to serve them. As Syrian writer Publius Cyrus wrote, where there is unity, there is always victory. As a governor, I will always operate based on open door policy. I will work with all leaders without regard to political affiliation because I serve all residents equally and I'm available for consultation all the time. Let us all endeavor to change our mindset and build Kisii. Mr. Speaker, I will ask the House, the Honorable House, that in a special way to appreciate this one lady, Mary Moran, by standing and, giving her an ovation, special ovation, Mr. Speaker, now that we are here. This is our hero. Yeah, there she is. You have made our name, and the Kisii still remains in the world map. Thank you. Thank you, honorable members. Let us have our young ones also to emulate this lady, and we'll be able to make Kisii again great, because there is other counties who have now become, is it champion counties? We need to get back to our roots. I thank you for your kind attention, and God bless you. Mr. Speaker, thank you.
Thank you, Your Excellency, for that wonderful speech. Mola, you have made this county proud. Thank you. To all our guests, you are most welcome to our breakfast at our new assembly building down there at the first floor. Honourable members, the House stands adjourned until Wednesday, 4th October 2023 at 9 a.m.
And the life. Next extension, you can get it.
Hakuna kitu kama hiyo. President anakutaka toka
Yeah, but they are not finished.
I don't know how I can
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You don't want the breakfast prayer. So then I think, Your Excellency, to be a few minutes just to make an answer.
Clerk, make sure no one always answer. Yes.
Yes. Umoro kinde botu, ya suggested. So Viega, Mago, and what we're going to do next year. So that you have a look at this. The standard. And the moment there is as we move this side, the bottom will be available.
Sure.
But we were
So then
one like tomorrow very you must be there. At 10.
that means
No, I'm supposed to end 9. 9 to 1. The judicial service sales committee.
okay. And I'm going to take me to carry out the system.
I think already we have communicated.
And there is some kind of bank thing
swali.
That's good.
Poleni kwa kuwasimamisha naomba radhi, lakini ni mazoezi kidogo. Karibu sana Your Excellency, karibu sana Your Excellency, pamoja na naibu gavana, spika wetu, mgeni wetu, dada yetu Mora, Clark na wengine, karibu sana. Asante kwa zako tuweze kupata maombi.
Tuamini na tuombe. Simba, Simba Arati. Asante sana. Tupigie kijana makofi pamoja, tupigie na gavana wetu kwa kunaja vijana. Kijana amepanda ndege na siku moja na sisi pia tuna hope tutapanda. Mheshimiwa gavana, naibu wa gavana na mheshimiwa spika, nimebaki na burudani mbili. Kijana wetu Babji nampa moja, kisha na ingine ni ya special kwa itakuwa kwa special invite wetu sujaa wetu Mary Mora. Kijana wetu, sasa wakati ni wako, piga yako kwanza ndio utatupatia hiyo ya mwisho.
Wangapi wamefurahia leo? Kwani yangu ingawa watu wa binto. DJ. Wewe. Igual gloria. Igual gloria. Gloria. Nero tua monyora. Nero tua monyora. Nero tua monyora. Nero tua monyora. Pure pure rane. Baba. Tujenge to pure rane. Baba. Beni mwana njora tenga mwana jogo tenga jogo kijoga. Tena no tenga. Akanse. Murumoshe ya weye wobe. Sugusu ya weye wobe. Ya weye wobe. Wangere jimbo wi. Tenga mo bekumba. Indoshe buyogocha. Tenga mo bekumba. Indoshe buyogocha. America Korea. America Korea. America Korea. America Korea. Iene tua monyora. Iene tua monyora. Como motrangase, ni capete motrangase, pero tu credanse, kumba ke go batase, ni kuko na yeri twala yete, ni akina yeri twala yete, bibia rusi ni gamna sate, apana rusi ni kenchete, ase ya soko yesi ready, taite ko ni kuma go ora tokeni baka kende ke yura tokeni, tai sote ke. Oya nyambi kurende, thank you.
Mheshimiwa Gavana, Naibu Gavana, Mheshimiwa Spika, nikubalie tena nimrudishe kijana wetu Babji. Mimi simama tu wakusalamie tu hivi. Unajua wajai kuona o mwana onoyo itoga ile telemeni mko kwa wale jana. Ekandulie nao. Kama una wivu msalutie tu dada yetu ambaye tunamheshimu. Ikifika 50 meters ya kumalizia wazungu na kila mtu wanalia. Thank you. Kijana wetu, hiyo wimbo ya kumpongeza dada yetu pamoja na gavana tunakukaribisha.
Sasa kwa heshima, kwa sababu this is a champion, Mary Bora ni shujaa wetu na kila mtu hapa ni shujaa. Ningeomba tusimame tuimbe wimbo inaitwa Shujaa ambayo tuliimba Mashujaa ya 2021. So tusimame kwa heshima. We honor our sister here na yeyote hapa ambaye ni shujaa. Hata gavana wetu ni shujaa. Ama namna gani? Haya, tusimame na tuweke mkono moja hivi. Haya DJ, mkono moja hivi tu. Simama, Wakenya wote simama. Weka mkono na tuimbe. Simama, wewe shujaa simama. Haya, tufanye hivi sasa. Hivi tu kwa heshima ya Mary Bora. Hivi kwa heshima ya Mary Bora. Hivi. Wakenya wote simama. Uimbe wote. Simama. Wewe shujaa simama. Mary Bora. Simama. Wakenya wote simama. Simama. Wewe shujaa simama. Kenya is so beautiful. Mazingira tofauti colorful. Our Kenya are so wonderful. Straight to the top. Weka mkono hivi. Wapi kelele ya Simba Arati? Wewe. Haya tuimbe. Wewe. Mungu langu ni shujaa. Najivunia taifa langu, mimi ni shujaa. Haya kumbi weka. Twende. Simama Wakenya wote simama. Gavana wetu. Simama wewe shujaa simama. Deputy Monda. Simama Wakenya wetu simama. Mary Bora. Simama wewe shujaa simama. Spika wetu. Easy, thank you so much.
Wapi makofi wa kijana wetu, pia na wewe kijana ni shujaa. Unajua mheshimiwa gavana wetu, wengi Kisii unasiti kutupia tu surprise. Kenye umefanya leo haijaifanyika miaka 10 iliyopita, lakini wewe umeifanya. Gavana wetu, naibu gavana, mheshimiwa spika, kwa heshima sasa nimwite naibu wa spika ambayo lazima utumie jina saa. Mheshimiwa Deputy Speaker saa, karibu uweze kuendelea.
Your Excellency the Governor, His Excellency Simba Arati, the Deputy Governor Dr. Monda, the Speaker of the Kisii County Assembly, all protocols observed. I want to ask that we be quiet. Order. Let's have order, please. I want first of all to tell an apology to the honorable members. There was a mishap on the seating arrangement, but I think that has been sorted now. Thank you very much for understanding. Your Excellency the Governor, today is the second address of the Governor to the Assembly or the Kisii County that you've done. The first time you came here is when you were addressing us when we were opening the Assembly for the first time for this third Assembly. Today, we won't have much. We are basically here to thank you for what you've been able to do or to achieve as our executive in Kisii County and what you plan to do for our people in the next 4 years based on your remarks today in the Assembly. We also want to recognize in a very special way Mary Morara, who has made us proud as the Kisii Nation, and I want us to clap for her because she has made us very proud. This morning, I checked on the Wikipedia. There's something we call Wikipedia, which is an international news or a place that you can get your name on. And I want to thank you that you're making to the pages of the world in terms of recognition. And Wikipedia says you are 23 years old and you have already had a space in the international records as an 800-meter champion. And we are very proud of you as a nation and as a county. I want to take this opportunity to invite the clerk of the county assembly, to recognize the staff of Kisii County Assembly.
Thank you. Thank you, the Deputy Speaker, Your Excellency, the Governor, Deputy Governor, the Speaker, the honorable members, and the entire invited guests, plus my staff. It is a great honor to welcome you all in this floor, and thank Your Excellency for finding time to be with us here. It is indeed a privilege that we have found ourselves being with you here because you have done your part today, and indeed we are very happy. Without much ado, I also want to inform the gathering that there are some invited guests. Of course, the Speaker will identify them. And the Speaker will equally recognize the board members. Amidst here, there are members of the border through the invite of His Excellency the Governor. There are some contractors. Feel welcome. Before I finish, may I recognize the top management of the Assembly. Wherever you are, please, you can stand so that you can show the rest that you are the people who indeed organized this program. May you raise up your hands, please, so that everybody can be able to. Thank you so much. Your Excellency, as I finish, I will indeed inform you that the staff is proud of you and has asked me that you spare your 2 minutes and address them down here at the first floor, ground floor. They are eagerly waiting you. They are your best friends. They have sent me to tell you so. Thank you so much, and indeed welcome. Asante sana.
Asante sana. That's the acting clerk for the county assembly, Jacob Onkeo. I want now to take this opportunity to invite the county secretary, who will also take up this opportunity to introduce the members of the executive.
Our Governor, His Excellency Paul Simba Arati, our Deputy Governor, Honorable Dr. Robert Monda, our Speaker, Dr. Philip Nyenumba, Deputy Speaker, Majority Leader, honorable members of the County Assembly, honorable members of the Executive led by the CC members, our distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. Can proceed. We want to recognize a section of the people in the House who've joined us this great day. And I request that kindly we remain quiet. We have a special constituency of Boda Boda section in the House. Where are you? Boda Boda mko wapi? Vijana wetu Boda Boda mko wapi? Tafadhali wasalimie ndio wale huku nyuma, wasalimie vijana wetu ambao wanasaidia katika mambo ya uchukuzi na kutafuta riziki kwa familia zao. Asante sana. Next, we have a section of contractors in the House. Wafanyikazi wale wanafanya biashara na county na idara zingine. Mko wapi? Mko wapi? Contractors, a section of contractors are in the House. Tafadhali wasalimie ndio wale wasalimie hawa ndugu zetu na dada zetu wanafanya kazi na serikali na idara zingine. We appreciate, recognize that group of contractors. Tuko na wale members of the GDU, Governors Delivery Unit. Mko wapi? Delivery Unit, mko wapi? Mko wapi? Simama juu kabisa. In the House tuko na wawili ambao wako hapa. Tafadhali wasalimie hawa wawili ambao wanawakilisha idara hiyo ya Governors Delivery Unit. Asante sana, asante sana. Thank you. Tuko na wale wanatoa ushauri kwa governor, governors advisors ambao wako hapa sasa. Naona Vincent Marube, thank you so much. Sara Nyaenya, advisor upande wa kilimo, asante sana. Tuko na Mheshimiwa Juma ambaye ni mshauri upande wa kisiasa. Tafadhali wasalimie tena, wasalimie. Thank you. Do we have somebody again left? Advisors? Asante, karibu sana. Tukiendelea katika upande wa executive, tuko na afisa wetu, chief of staff. Our chief of staff, please come forward. Chief of staff, come forward. Naweza pitisha kidogo tu tukingojea. Yes. Etiango igawa mpaka jete kama taribo. Batembe. Etiango iga. Okay. Umuroyo umbiakorwa Luani Nyamira Barenganera is a good boy. He's a very good boy. So I need to tune in. Hey. Yes.
Simba Arati, Simba Arati.
In Kisii County.
Thank you. Dr. Mpawa Mwiki, Chief Officer Lands, Physical Planning, Housing and Urban Development.
Emmanuel Momanyi, Chief Officer, Executive Officer of the Government.
Chief.
Your Excellency, this is Andre Manyansha, Chief Officer Chief Officer Public Service and County Administration. Thank you.
CEO Roads, Infrastructure and Public Works.
Thank you. Walibadilishwa juzi bado hawajashika vizuri. Asante. Songeni.
Your Excellency, my name is Cleophas Okioi, the Chief Officer for Water, Environment, Energy, Natural Resources.
Chief Officer Trade, Tourism, Industry and Marketing.
Asante.
Wilfred Nyamwege is my name, Chief Officer.
I'm Elina Kimto, Chief Officer, Youth, Sports, Culture, Arts and Social Services.
Your Excellency, all protocols observed. I'm Gladys Aminga, Chief Officer, Medical Services, Public Health and Sanitation. Thank you.
Thank you, Gladys.
Your Excellency, I'm Casper Ndoro, Chief Officer, Public Participation, Disaster Management and Special Programs.
Thank you, Casper. Thank you so much. Dr. Otucho, please come introduce yourself. Come forward, the Chief of Staff.
Your Excellency, I'm Dr. Tucho, Chief of Staff, Office of the Government.
Thank you, Daktari. Allow me, Your Excellency, now to bring your cabinet, members of the cabinet, please come forward, introduce yourselves. CC members, come forward. Move this direction. Yes, sir.
Your Excellency, my name is Ronald Gideon Yakweba, CEC for Medical Services, Public Health and Sanitation. Thank you.
Your Excellency, our Deputy Governor, and all protocol staff, my name is Dr. Margaret Kimtovaga, CEC Infrastructure, Roads and Public Works. Thank you very much.
Your Excellency, my name is Daniel Yondabu, CEC Education. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Your Excellencies and all protocols observed, I'm Leah Ogega, CEC Water, Environment, Natural Resources, Energy and Climate Change. Thank you.
Thank you, Waziri.
Your Excellency, my name is Grace Nyaranga, CEC Lands, Fiscal Planning, Housing and Urban Development.
Thank you.
Your Excellency, and all protocols for South, my name is Kenneth Okemabincha, CC Finance and Economic Planning. Thank you so much.
Your Excellency, Mr. Cyrus Masenge Nyabicha, CC in charge of Trade, Industry, Tourism and Marketing. Thank you.
Thank you.
Your Excellency, my name is Eric Ongeri. I'm in charge of Youth, Sports, Gender, Culture and Social Services. And as a Department of Sports, we're proud of Mary Moran. Thank you.
Thank you, Eric. Thank you so much.
Your Excellency and all protocol observed, my name is Elijah Okemogori, CEC in charge of Agriculture, Livestock, Fisheries and Cooperative Development.
Thank you.
Your Excellency, wageni wote ambao mmefika siku ya leo na waheshimiwa wote, hamjambo. Mimi naitwa Dr. Ndemo, Waziri wa Administration, Kisii County. Asanteni.
Asante Daktari, asante. Tulikuwa na mwakilishi wa judiciary, Mr. Mwansa. Could he be in the house? Tumetafuta tujampata. From judiciary, Mr. Mwansa was with us during the address. Looks like he left. Your Excellency, then now with humility, I want to hand over the program back to the Deputy Speaker. My name is James Ntabo, the County Secretary. Thank you so much for giving me this opportunity. Thank you.
members, and we have a lot of noise. We should be able to have order. And I want to take this opportunity to, you realize this was a breakfast meeting, so I'm going to invite the majority leader who will also.
Kama kuna mipango ya kutosema Ugembo municipality, natoka Ugembo.
Your Excellency, Sir MCA Omama Branch Ward, the only elect in the county.
Absolutely.
Your Excellency, honorable members, I'm waiting up
You forget to mention Suneka Tafadhali. You never mentioned Suneka in anywhere in your speech. I don't know why. Even last time, the last regime, he was forgetting about Suneka. Now, nataka nikueleze Mheshimiwa Governor. Anybody who is coming to Kisii town, anaanzia wapi? Mwenye anatoka Tanzania, anaanzia kuona usuli wa
my home. So whenever I'm there, I'm very proud of Mura. Thank you very much, Your Excellency.
Asante.
Your Excellency, I'm Machuki Ibrahim, MCA Passport Town. Thank you.
Hamjambo nyote. Mimi naitwa wakili Sonyo Ndali kutoka Sameta Mkwerero. Mimi ndio na represent hao watu wa Sameta Mkwerero.
Gaudesha Moro Mariba, aka Brenda, nominated from ODM Party.
Your Excellency Damaris Nyanchoka, special elect.
Hamjambo. By the farmers MCA Bubasi Waitanere.
Good morning. Nicholas Orina, nominated MCA.
Asante sana. Tuende Nyaribari Masaba. Nyaribari Masaba, led by Honorable Boss, the whip, UDA. Thank you, Mheshimiwa.
Your Excellency, the Governor, the Deputy Governor, and all the protocol observed. God is good. The MCA Masimba Ward. My name is Boss Mairura. I represented for Masimba and the largest ward in Kisii County, and I'm also the Chief Whip, UDA Party. Asante.
Thank you. Mheshimiwa mkuje pande hii namna hiyo.
My name is Dolphin Bweri, nominated by the UDA Party, and on behalf of the women of Kisii County, I'll also take this opportunity to congratulate our sister Mary Mora and keep on doing what you're doing. We are very proud of you.
Thank you.
I'm Malak Matara, representing the people of Kemukama Ward. Thank you.
Thank you, Chairman.
Lieutenant Brenda, special elect.
Ruth Nyagechanga, nominated by Jubilee.
Anthony Nkondi Kerage, representing the people of Kisii Ward. Thank you.
Wycliffe Sircha, famous Renona Sembande, representing the people of Ichuli Ward.
Your Excellency the Governor, all protocols observed. Grace Ongwai, special elect. Congratulations, our sister, and we are proud of our Governor from Nyaribari. Brenda Kengere, special elect.
Asante Brenda. Tukuje Kitutu Chache South na North. Mkuje wote tafadhali. Kitutu Chache South na North. Nyaribari Chache, ni mimi niko na mic. Wacha kuni direct tena. Kitutu Chache South na North. Nyaribari nitawacha sababu mwenyewe anatoka huko, tuongeleshe kitu moja sababu yeye ndio mwenye hapo. Thank you.
Your Excellency, my name is Vincent Abuga, MCA Bagusera Ward.
Thank you, Mwish.
Your Excellency, my name is Cosmas Eliari, representing the people of Nyakoy Ward.
Your Excellency, my name is Mukaya Mweri, MCA Nyateko. I'm the Deputy Minority Leader.
Mheshimiwa Gavana, kwa majina ni Manane Richmond Rayoni, na wakilisha kata ndogo ya Bogeka kutoka Kitutu Chache Kusini.
Your Excellency, I am Nyarango Odiok, Deputy Majority Leader and a member of Kitutu Central Ward. Thank you.
Your Excellency, Concepta Ravera, special elect.
Thank you. Enyororo, Honorable Peter Tachi is out officially on an official duty. He was sent by the governor to Nairobi. So Nyaribari chache kiongozwa na mzee wa kazi Honorable Munyenye. Watu wa Nyaribari chache.
Misati Helen Nyamoita aka Nyams Rep PWD Kisii County.
Moindi Peter, representing the people of Keumbu, and thank you, Your Excellency the Governor, for mentioning Keumbu many times. I hope it's soon to be a municipality. Thank you.
Your Excellency Simba Arati, Ibeno Ward.
Your Excellency Alfred Asande, nominated Kenya National Congress.
Your Excellency, my name is Maria Musa, nominated in Kisii.
Your Excellency, I'm Mike Umari, ODM Party Special Elect, representing persons with disability. Thank you.
Your Excellency, the Governor and the Deputy Governor, my name is Shem, representing Rongo Ward. Thank you so much.
Your Excellency, all protocol staff, my name is Vanis Mora, Special Elect, ODM Party. One word, Your Excellency, it's very unfortunate to realize that the business community, which is a very big component to this county that was not recognized in that meeting, the organizers next time don't forget the business community that where I come from as a member. Thank you.
Your Excellency, my name is Halima Hussein Karia, nominated by Kenya National Congress.
Thank you.
Your Excellency, I'm Fatuma Ali, nominated by Kenya Social Congress.
Asante. Mheshimiwa Munyenye, useme kitu moja.
Your Excellency, the Deputy Governor, my Speaker sir, leo ni siku kubwa sana kwangu hapa Kisii Central Ward. I am the host. My names are Honorable Wilfred Munyenye Yogi, Kisii Central Ward, Nyaribari Chache, long-serving politician, 40 years experience. Kwa hivyo, Your Excellency, mimi ni shujaa tena kama ujui. Mimi ni shujaa wa Kisii. Wangu Moraa, na mimi nilikuwa awarded na His Excellency Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta. Kwa hivyo, Your Excellency, mimi kama mheshimiwa wa Kisii Central Ward nimekaribisha nyinyi tupate city vile mmesema. Kwa hivyo mambo yote inafanyika katika tauni yangu, na yale nitaweza kukuambia mambo ya Manyakora nimefugusa. Kwa hivyo tunataka kusaidiana na wewe na wale walikuwa wanataka kurudi akina kikazi. Kwa hivyo tutakuja tuongee na wewe na nyinyi yote tusabishe hii mchi. Hii ni mchi yenu. Asanteni.
Thank you. Ndio maana niliwawacha nyuma ili aongee. Mheshimiwa Minority Leader, karibu. Mheshimiwa Mbachi.
Your Excellency, the Governor of Kisii County, Honorable Simba Arati, Your Excellency, the Deputy Governor, Dr. Monda, the Speaker of Kisii County Assembly, the guests today, Mary Mora, and Your Excellency, I want to confirm that my daughter, my firstborn, is also called Mary Mora, and I watched the race live on that day. And also, she was admitted to the bar. She's now an advocate last month, the same time she was running. So maybe they're almost the same age as well. And all the people present here, all protocols observed. Your Excellency, thank you for coming today. I want to say two things. One, in athletics. I want to thank Mary Mora for reclaiming 800 meters for Kenya. For Your Excellency, for a long time, after Janet Kipskei and Pamela Jelimo in 800 meters, we have not had a Kenyan winner until Mary Moraa won in Budapest. So congratulations, you deserve a very high applause. Two, also in the 800 meters, Your Excellency, men, the record is still in Kenya with Rudisha. So it shows that Kenya in 800 meters, we are again the champion. So congratulations, Mary, and please bring us the world record 800 meters. It's possible, it's doable, go for it. Your Excellency, athletics, and we need to recount it. The first man to run sub 27 minutes in Kenya, in the world, is Yobe Sondieki. It's a man also from somewhere in Nyariba Masab. And also, Wanda Kironchi set the highest time in his time in 1500 meters, Your Excellency. Not forgetting, in 1968, when Kenya won the first and the only gold medal in 4x400 meters, when Asati, Nafta Tem, Robert Ouko were running. So, Mr. Speaker, and the House, we can come with a motion to promote athletics from the grassroots. Your Excellency, we need to do ward-based running so that we can tap the talents, those who can be able to take over from Mary Moraa in years to come. Number two, Your Excellency, I'm glad that you addressed very thorny issues that are affecting our people. Number one, you highlighted the areas where people are interested, development projects. Your Excellency, is good, let us go and complete them. In number two, Your Excellency, also you touched a very sensitive matter that is affecting our people, the human resource. There was a lot of tension sometime last week, and it's good you have clarified that there is nobody in this county who has been asked to leave. So let us clarify this matter, because our people are the ones we represent. So Your Excellency, thank you so much. As a county assembly and as a leadership, we will support you so that. So I don't want to go beyond that. For today, it's not my day. Congratulations, Mary Moraa, and do us proud today and always. Bring us the world record. When you bring it from wherever it will be, bring it to Kisii so the governor can keep it for us. Thank you.
Thank you, leader. The protocol kidogo, naomba wale commissioners wetu wa board wa assembly, wacha wale wa speaker ata introduce, mkuje kidogo. They have made our day today, led by the Guru Lilian God.
Thank you, Majority Leader, for calling us. I was wondering how we can avoid to mention this. You know, you must be able to let the host let you know that you should be comfortable. And apart from that, this is the first week of October all over Kenya is usually Customer Service Week. Our customers in the board are only two. Our esteemed staff who are watching us from down here, who are about 150, and of course the honorable members. So I want to appreciate the kindness that you have had. I want to appreciate the dedication that the staff has had on this Customer Service Week. We esteem you and we find you as valuable. Asanteni sana.
Thank you, Lilian.
Your Excellency, Lilian, the staff. Jina make sure I'm going to get an Erasmus to work. I can take a pocket and make you see. Your Excellency, Karaiga, no, I'm Wangoiga. A Garamunda, Kuri the Animuni. By the Gramuswati and your mill, okay, they are the Muniake. I can hear Kuri about the Muakoyoma to that room, Your Excellency. You might have a Quavic room, no Muara to Your Excellency. That means development. Thank you, Your Excellency.
Thank you. Na mimi wacha nichukue nafasi hii sababu tumemaliza pande yetu, ili na mimi niwasalimie na nishukuru sababu tuko hapa leo kusherekea hii speech ya gavana ambayo ametupatia. Your Excellency, sisi kama assembly tumeamua kuwa utukubalie, honeymoon imekwisha. Sasa hawa ma ministers wako tutawaita kwa assembly, watuambie wanataka kufanyia county nini, moja baada ya mwingine. Kama wameshindwa kazi, tukutumie wao nyumbani. Kwa hivyo lazima muwe tayari kufanya. Honeymoon tumemaliza, sasa lazima tufanye kazi. Na tunaomba Your Excellency utukubalie wakuja assembly, kama ni mtu wa barabara atueleze anataka kufanya nini, sababu kila kitu hatuwezi uliza gavana, ako na maofficers wake wanafanya kazi. Na mimi kama majority leader wako, naomba unikubalie tufanye kazi vile umedirect. Nikimalizia, staff wetu wako hapa, wako motivated. Angalia leo wametufanyia kazi mzuri, na speaker, kama unaweza promote wao, kama iko pesa promote wale wanafaa kupromotiwa, usipendelee, ufanye haki vile gavana anasema, so that everybody akuwe yako comfortable. Mengi yale wameongea nimekubaliana nayo, hata dada yetu ambaye alikimbia mpaka akashinda, asante sana. Wacha nichukue nafasi hii nimuite deputy speaker aendelee na program kutoka. Thank you.
We are coming to the tail end of the program. Thank you very much for the past speakers. I also want to say one thing, that my mandate as a deputy speaker is drawn from standing order number 192. Your Excellency the Governor, standing order number 192 speaks about liaison. I know you've been in Parliament before. And liaison brings together all the chairpersons of committees into one sitting, and the deputy speaker is the chair of that particular committee. Like the majority leader has spoken, we have been doing training, and we have done even benchmarking in other counties. The past 1 year, we have performed very well in representation. We have also done very well when it comes to legislation. However, in oversight, what we've been doing is training of these members to have capacity to be able to oversight your government. You should be worried. Why? Because now these members are very ready. They have the skills to be able now to invite the members of the executive led by the chief officers and the members of the CECs to be able to answer to the county assembly and to the members of the entire Kisii County on what program that you have been able to articulate here on the performance and implementation of those particular programs. So going forward, like the majority leader said, and your good guidance recently, is that we will be calling those chief officers and the ministers to the committees, the sector committees, for them to be able to be accountable and be able to give us a report on what has happened in their departments. And in some cases, Your Excellency, we might have to give you a report that is not very positive. And when that time happens, Your Excellency, please, we ask you that you implement it, because what we want is service delivered to our people, and we will support you to be able to achieve that. I now want to take this opportunity to invite the Speaker of the County Assembly, Dr. Nyanumba, to make his address. Thank you very much.
Your Excellency, the Governor of Kisii, outlining what you have done for the last 1 year since you came to the office. And Your Excellency, we in the Assembly, as in a small way or in a big way, it is achieved by the collaboration of the County Assembly and the Executive. Because the County Assembly, as well, they alone, they pray in terms of representation, registration, and oversight. And basically, when the Executive were doing their work and we are oversighting them, we are making sure to give the people of Kisii what you promised them during the campaigns. I know of the good team you have from both sides, you are going to achieve. And of course, Your Excellency, I know for the last 1 year you have achieved a lot, because you have impacted to the life of our people. Listen to Your Excellency, you gave the bursaries to our people. Listen to Your Excellency, you have accepted ward-based budget, which is affecting to almost every ward. Your Excellency, that's the way we in the Assembly, we want to support you to ensure that, as Honorable Nare has said, now it is time to give back to our people what we promised them. I want to say one word. And this word imeendelea for some time, mandugu zangu. They are saying Simba Arati. It is our duty to ensure that etaya yagendereire guoka. It is our duty to ensure that etaya has delivered there. It is promised to the people. It is our duty to ensure that etaya terima again walk. As it is our duty to ensure that yaokire, also it is his duty to ensure that is why all of us we are here. Your Excellency, we know that all the work we are doing, everybody here is a prayer, and he has his place to pray. We are a team. As the executive, they are praying their part. Also, the assembly, we are praying our part. Otherwise, today was your day. I don't want to speak much. But as the assembly, and I am as the speaker, who is the chair of the assembly, I can assure that we will support you to ensure that the service delivery to 191 BC has been achieved. Thank you, Your Excellency. Now, allow me just to do something small, because as the host, for all those guests who are here and honorable members, the breakfast for today was dedicated by His Excellency the Governor to Mary Moraa for our achievement. So whatever we are taking here today, it was by the effort of Mary Moraa. And before I say one or two, hebu niweke ile nini tulikuwa tunaweka kidogo. Sijui inaonekana wapi. Iko wapi? Something small, because that's the host. For all those guests who are here and honorable members, umeweka the breakfast for today was dedicated by His Excellency the Governor to Mary Moraa for our achievement. So whatever we are taking here today, it was by the effort of Mary Moraa. Before I go up, this coming, that's all Lord. So you know the kind of work. You go up. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Thank you, Moraa. That is why we are saying we are here to celebrate her. And sometimes it is good to demonstrate. So because of that, as the Kisii, I know there are two members of my board I didn't introduce. I want to introduce them at this point, plus the entire board members. Just come, my board members. And for the sake of Moraa, the county assembly, the entire county assembly just come. They have decided to give her a award. Where is this award for Moraa? Glad come. But before they come, this is my chair of the board, ameongea. Vice chair, Mheshimiwa Ria ni ameongea. Mheshimiwa, just one word.
Thank you, the Speaker, Your Excellency, the Governor, the Deputy Governor, Dr. Monda, our honorable members of the Kisii County Assembly, all protocol observed. My name is Samson Montori, a board member, Kisii County Assembly.
Your Excellency, the Governor, the Deputy Governor,
the leader of majority, the leader of minority, all our members of the County Assembly, and all the invited guests, led by our sister Mora. I'm Dr. Jane Quinn, member of the County Assembly Service Board. Mora, thank you very much for making us proud. And always, as the women fraternity, we will be proud of you because you are a mentor to the young girls who are coming up. And for the people who have daughters in this room, kindly let Mora be their role model, because that is what we require as a nation. Without ladies, the nation cannot proceed. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Now bring that award. Hii award tutapatia Mola with the board. Hii award before chapatia na pendua hivi. Hii inamaanisha ile sita mtu amepitia. Mola amepitia sita mingi, I know is an open. Sita mingi, akaenda akateseka, lakini sasa nyota yake imetokea juu. That's what it means. So as the Kisii Assembly, we are giving this reward to Mola. Just come, your achievement in life. I know Mola is a comfort na bwana yake. Karibu sana. Karibu. Nige bwana Mola. Thank you. Asante sana. Asante sana, board members. Asante sana. We have recognized Mola kama shujaa yetu for the good work he has done. But again, you can agree, as your Mwenyeji has said, tuko na mashujaa wengi. And today, I have another special shujaa because na yeye he has achieved a lot for this Kisii County, na leo ilikuwa siku yake. Hebu nendele zawadi nyingine. This award is dedicated to our governor for his 1 year achievement. Your Excellency, and your deputy just come. This is for the achievement. And the member of the Kisii, thank you. Piga moja.
Na uhakikisho wameniona.
You ready? Thank you. Thank you. Sasa wacha nipigwe na gavana nikimupatia hii. Wacha nipigwe na gavana nikimupatia hii.
DJ, sasa tafadhali Maofisa Sergeant, nataka speaker bebe na gavana na naibu gavana hiyo zawadi wabebe wenyewe. Wamekula wako fiti. Wacha wabebe ndio tupate hiyo picha. Wengine tukeni tafadhali tuke nyuma. Hiyo picha ni ya muhimu.
Asanteni sana. As the Kisii County Assembly, those were the two mashujaas we were organizing today. And now, allow me, because we don't want to take a lot of time, allow me, I do what I usually do as the speaker, to invite His Excellency the Deputy Governor to make his remark and invite our Governor to address the meeting. Thank you. Your Excellency Deputy Governor.
Your Excellency, the Governor of Kisii County, something new? Okay. Your Excellency, the Governor of Kisii County, Simba Arati, the Speaker of the Kisii County Assembly, Honorable Philip Nyanumba, the House leadership and all members of the Kisii County Assembly, members of the Kisii County Executive, the CCs, the CEOs, and all other protocols observed. Your Excellency, what came from this podium that what you have done today has not been done for the past 10 years. It came and I asked you whether you have heard that it was done, which you concurred that it has not. And Your Excellency, the fact that you sat here today to listen to your speech, which speech is lining up the agenda for this county, for both the executive and the assembly, because both arms of government are working together for the good of our people. There is nothing that is stipulated to be set aside for the executive while the assembly will be doing other business. All of us are doing the same business of service to the people, Your Excellency. And therefore the agenda you have read today, taking us forward, it is the responsibility of both arms to make sure that we live to eat, we do what is the intention of your speech, so that the oversighting role of the county assembly, Your Excellency, will ensure that the executive has lived to what you have stipulated today in your speech. Your Excellency, I do not want to over-engage. You and me have had a story in the social media that you and your deputy are not working together. I want to put it here in this assembly, that I'm here sitting next to the governor. Those who have reason to think we are not, can you please come and lead us to the clause that indicates what you are about to speak about? And if there is anyone who wants to push that kind of wedge, omoto ogenda mubotera igateba na nkeno molisi. And obviously, therefore, I don't get it drunk at one time, and so that I forget what I see, nor have I dreamt in my sleep that there is something like that. So I'm inviting everyone and anyone with that kind of mindset, including those of us in government who think that when we came together to work with the governor, we have just come on very temporary grounds that can be severed by some interventions by some of us and those out there. If we want to work as a unit, please let's be focused. That our business here is not to divide ourselves, but to make sure we are united for the same cause that put us together in delivery of service to our people. Now, Governor, like many speakers have said here, they have spoken about morale. I don't want to leave this podium without saying congratulations to my daughter, Mora. I've said, my daughter, Your Excellency, So that I become selfish like Umbati, who talked about Suneka, like Paradiso, who talked about Ogembo. And I also claim Mumura comes from Ichunu Ward, from Yaribari, where I'm the host of all of you for the sake of Mumura. My decade to get out of the Bausonga. About the one day, but and get a Muraga go watch sport area, and yet a Murario. They didn't know the face. But there is a name Mura, and that name Mura will obviously be associated by Abagusi. So people started dancing in this town and every other town that their daughter has won. So who told you I can't claim Mura to be mine? Because in so Mura, congratulations from the Deputy Governor in the office of the Governor Simba Arati. Just to invite Your Excellency that if Mura, with that good performance, can donate her coach to come and coach some of the young athletes who are coming up in Kisii. So that we have several Muras, a multiplier effect. Mura produces more Muras. Are we agreeable to that? So Mura, we are asking for a donation so that your coach can tell our people what to do. And at this point, allow me, Your Excellency, to invite the coach of Mura, because it has been a silent. I thought coaches are not recognized. I've not been a key sportsman like Mura, so can you come closer here and then you say your name before I move on to the next level? Mr. Coach, we have brought Coach to Mura here so that he will tell us Mura pointed at him, meaning donating him. So can you go ahead and introduce yourself, please?
Thank you, Governor. Our Excellency the Governor, the Deputy Governor, the Speaker, and all protocol of staff. I'm Coach Alex Sam. My home is Eldoret, and I am coach to Mary Mura, as you all know. So, what David Governor said is that it's actually the two. I can be donated so that I can make many more this year. Nikasema tu ni kwamba nashukuru sana sababu this special recognition Mary Mora na in extension kanipea kwangu, na nashukuru sana kwa sababu nafikiri April this year tulikuwa kwa hii stadium, Kisii Stadium, kwa sababu tulikuwa tuna michezo ya majaribio ya mpira. Na His Excellency the Governor, being the only governor who has attended athletics competition in the entire republic, yeye peke yake, hakuna mwingine ambaye kuja. So akatumotivate pale, akanisalamia, akaniambia ni nini ingine inabaki. Akaambia we are going for a world championship, na tuko na mwanariadha ambaye ni strong in the whole world. Lakini wakati tulikuwa Budapest, nafikiri mlimeona kwa TV ile ilifanyika. So tulienda, wakati gavana ametupea baraka, akanipea ndizi na miwa, nakumbuka. Akaniambia ukirudi mazuri iko. So nafikiri gavana tunashukuru sana. Ulitupea motisha, ukatiambia hiyo mwanariadha wa Amerika ambaye ni strong lazima hata tufanyie kazi. Na tulienda tukagugu, tukaiona na tukaifanyia kazi. Ndiposa leo hii tunasema kwamba Mary Mora ni world champion. Nashukuru kwa sababu ya excellencies wamewapa hapa, kwa sababu tukiona historia ya Kenya pale mbele, before hata sisi wengine tuanze na Kipchoge Keino, kulikuwa kuna Mayoro Manyatiko. Tumekuwa na wanariadha wengi wazuri sana kutoka yeye. Sijui ilipotelea wapi. Tuliaiongea na gavana wakati fulani, na akaniambia kwamba yeye mwenyewe atafua. So ningesema kwamba talenta ya athletics ni kukuza. Haina maneno mingi. Ni kukuza tu na kujaribu kuacha zile vitu zinaweza kukupea shida. Nafikiri mnajua maneno ya doping. Ukiacha hizo, nafikiri kukuza na kumake sure kila wakati ma MCS hata tukue na kambi moja athletics kambi within this county, itakuwa ni ya manufaa sana. So nimeshukuru sana na nitakupick wale upcoming athletes kutoka the region na tuone ni nini yakuwa with the assistance ya Gavana, tutachukua wanariadha wazuri kutoka hii county. Asante sana.
So then we want to welcome the coach that is willing to train more of us, more morals as we move forward. You see, he has trained people in the Rift Valley until even when he was almost concluding, he said Kericho, and he was saying Kisii. You see, so Kisii and Kericho are neighbors, and so come down and train our people. Your Excellency, it is now my pleasure and duty to invite you and ask everyone to stand up so that you come forward to address us.
Tuketi tafadhali. Tuketi.
Abana kumuyuri gabana Simba ndikugwanye kabana ndo ndazo ndikugwana tutara kuweka munandi nayo kusiko ito nyataru umaje kama ndo tukwanjiti muzamu kuliko tukukwiriza ali kabana ndo kuyuri Simba Arati ndikugwanye kabana ndo kuyuri Simba Arati ndikugwanye bahambi limakwanya bahambi baito limaliuka bahambi manyenye ngwa sisi chokora kwenye jiatani n'umugara na tata na Yesu kiemera. Asante maiji.
Thank you. Mombinya, isn't it? Ombiro, I mean. Ombiro, the Deputy Governor, the Speaker, the leadership of the House, honorable members, this afternoon. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
From the onset, may I just say that this gentleman called Ombiro spoke to me when we were at the stadium, told me he is on the preparation for him to travel to Taiwan. He didn't have fare. Na nikahakisha kwamba baada ya kupata fare nikapea yeye. I saw you my brother in Taiwan. Congratulations. I did promise that I'll support the artists. Indeed, I'm happy that I will do that. The younger brother, he married the other day. I'm sure that baby is big now. Yeah, we knew each other at the times of campaign, and he's here. These young men, we will assist them. We will develop the talent in you. That's our promise. Thank you. Before I make few remarks, allow me. You know, today I'd set it aside, apart from what we are doing in the assembly. I called my younger sister to come and we said pray together for his victory, for our victory. And again, she traveled. She would have come like a month ago, but she had to travel to the US. She's back. Baba, karibu. Karibu, kuja nataka nikupe nafasi ongee kutoka hapa. Nataka ongee na ataleta bwana yake baadaye ndio atuongeleshe. This lady again. Wacha kuja hapa, wewe kuja hapa. Juzi niliona president akipeana podium, wewe kuja na wewe ongea hapa. Hakuna shida. She's our ongelesha.
Thank you so much. Your Excellency, Governor Simba Arati, Speaker of the Kisii County Government, Deputy Governor and all protocol observed. Good afternoon. Okay, let me take this opportunity to thank you for your support and welcoming me home in a special way. 2, thank you, Governor, for your hosting AK weekend meeting at Kisii Stadium, where my people came to support and cheer me, that pushed and support me to achieve the medal at Hungary, Budapest, to be the world champion. 3, thank you also for supporting sports from heart and continue with the same spirit of supporting sports, especially athletics and the football, Shabana FC. I wish to thank my family, starting with my husband, my sister, Sarah, my brother, Nicholas, and much thanks to my coach, Alex Sang, for the commitment and the guidance to where I am. It's a big achievement to me. I wish to pass my heart rate thanks to my mentor, Erin Obiri. I think mnamjua. She's my mentor. I also thank my principal, Mr. Haron Onjonga, who played a major role in my athletics career since I joined in high school from Form 1 to Form 4, na akanipeana kwa coach. Special thanks also goes to the people of Kisii County for cheering and supporting me before and during and after my competition. I received congratulations message, calls from Kisii County and my fans. I also say thank you so much. Kisii Torebove. Thank you so much.
I'd asked I told your husband just to say a word. You know, most of the times kuna mafisi hapa ndani. Kwa hivyo lazima wajue kwamba hako na mwenyewe. Tuongeleshe dakika moja.
Thank you, Excellency Governor, the Deputy Governor, the Speaker of the County Government of Kisii Government, and the Majority Leader and all the protocol observed. Thank you for this juncture that you have created so that you appreciate our champion, that is my best half. Yeah, so I wish just to say thank you for the Kisii people because you gave me a wife. It is such an honor and a pleasure just to say in Kisii we have talents and we have good hearts, because having Mary Mora as my spouse, I have felt so much loved, and I love her too, and I pledge before you to love her and to support her in her career and her whole life. Thank you, Mr. Governor. And, I wish also just to say that those whom they had a side eye on her, she's taken. And she has, I didn't say my name, sorry. I'm Richard Kipchirchir Lagat. We share the name Kipchirchir with our Excellency the President. So may come from Kapsabet, Nandi County. That's my home, and that will be the new home for Mary Moran. Don't complain, just accept that. But I'll come for her officially at your land. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Now, hey, listen, guys. All of you are married. What did you want to add another one? Relax. Mary and your spouse, we want again to appreciate you. And you know, now these are two communities where we produce champions. Of course, we expect that we will continue You know why they're making noise? Is that all the money, it has gone. Wengine hapa mnasema natumia pesa sijui za wapi. The money. This one, I want to assure you that, of course, ladies, you know, after mmeolewa, mnakumbuka nyumbani sana. Unlike the men, isn't it? Kwa hivyo huyu ni wetu, bwana yake ni wetu hapa, and they've been with us. Karibuni sana na tunawapenda, and I want to promise now that that you're here, Mr. Coach. Nataka niseme kwamba napeana ng'ombe 2 za 1,100 ziende Ichuni ward, bwana speaker. Bwana David, naona ukifungua mdomo. Nimepeana ng'ombe 2 pool kubwa ambazo lazima zichinjwe kule Ichuni. Tusherekee ushindi wa Mary Mora. Kwa hivyo hizo ng'ombe tena nitapeana leo. Where is the MCA? Ebanda, you will prepare everything. Alafu boss atasaidia yeye kwa sababu ni neighbor. na Malak. Sasa tafadhali ketini. Wakati mwingine salimia Mary Mora ndio akikimbia kule Amerika na wewe unajiona huko. Usisaulike. Kuna wengine hapa antombale wati ndamwambo saigo. Patata etigogoka no baboli nga oyonere Mary Mora neroyo mukwani. Allow me, Mheshimiwa Mbati, you mentioned that I didn't mention Suneka. I want to say that Suneka, that's why I went to school. There's no way I could have forgotten it. That's my home. That's the exit and entry to my place. Motonto, where they are talking of Motonto. Motonto is in Bonchari. Me, I'm in Bobas. They sing of Motonto, but Motonto will be Toronto. You know, I had some Zungus who came home from the US the other day. They are saying, we saw Toronto. Motonto is Toronto. I know it's in your ward. Kwa hivyo, let's be assured. Kwamba tuko pamoja ndugu yangu. Allow me to mention 2 things. I know there are contractors, a number of contractors who joined with us. Wako hapa, nimeona. Yeah. Hawa ni ma contractors, sio nimeleta kutoka Nairobi, nimetoa China. Hawa ni wa Kisii hapa. Karibuni ndugu zangu. Na zile tenders tumeweka, kuna zingine pia tutaweka probably kesho. Make sure you're participating. Bid, mpate kufanya kazi. Ile propaganda nyingine waachana nayo. Mimi, I want to promise those ones who are pending bills will pay you as long as ziko safi. Kwa sababu again, I want to Ketin tafadhali, I want to mention this. You know, it's our time. We are on stage. It is now or never. We must fix the loose ends of our county. Kwa hivyo, ndugu zangu ambao na dada zangu, najua kuna kina mama pale nimeona ambao wapo. Nataka niwahakikishie kwamba mimi tutashirikiana, mtafanya kazi, wale wako na nguvu tutasaidia nyinyi, muhakikishe kwamba mmeweka pesa mfukoni na zijenge Kisii. I've seen you are over 20 of you. Na nawakaribisha na wale wengine, lakini ile kitu hatutakubali ni watoto wadogo wa form 4 hawajamaliza shule, ni contractors wanataka walipwe kwa kazi ambayo haijafanyika. Siwezi fanya hiyo. Have a stake. Wachana na mambo mimi kwa gavana. Have a stake in this county. Hapa ni nyumbani, nilizaliwa hapa, nilisoma hapa, nitakapolala nitazikwa hapa. Kwa hivyo have all reasons to make sure Kisii is up and running. Nikubalie Pia vijana wa bodaboda wale ambao wako hapa ni vijana wetu, wameoa, wako na watoto, wengine wako na watoto wakubwa kuniliko. I saw leadership of bodaboda wako hapa. Wako kule nyuma. Karibuni. Hawa ngwana wako na watoto mpaka university, ni wazee kuniliko kwanza. Kwa hivyo tunawapea heshima and I'm happy. I want to mention one thing. These people, the other week, actually 3 months ago, we sat down. I told them, it's very hard to manage you people. Can you be able to manage yourselves? They told me, Governor, we can. Then, the municipality, which not used to raise even 1 shilling, they collect now for every month 1.8 million as a sticker. This quarter, ile ambayo haikuwa katika map yoyote, na that is Nyaribari Masaba, wali clock 400,000 from zero. Kwa hivyo wakati mwingine tunasema kwamba mgala muue, lakini haki yako fanya nini? Mpe. Nataka nishukuru ndugu zangu wa bodaboda. Nawaambia I'll stand with you. I know there are many detractors, but I'll stand with you for us to make sure we have again alleviated poverty from our people. I remember I gave you 3 million, the president gave me 2 million. That was in total of 5 million. There is some money in your account. We want to activate that account. We could have collected close to 500 million. Ni kwa sababu ile shida ambayo ilifanyika kidogo ya mapigano, but I want to promise again, I'm getting back. I don't want to say what I say somewhere and there is a promise I've gotten. Kwamba hawa wangwana wa bodaboda lazima wainuke katika biashara zao. Niliona dada yangu mheshimiwa akisema nilisahau wafanya biashara. Ni ukweli, walisaulika, lakini I want to say kidogo tulileta wale wa ma contractor, lakini next time kina mama mboga hapa lazima pia wakwe katika sherehe kama hii. Kwa hivyo mheshimiwa, naona kwamba unakumbuka mahali ulitoka. Amapi ile zawadi Mary Mura amepewa. Hiyo shida ndio tulikuwa nayo, lakini tumechomoka na hatuwezi rudi. Hiyo ilikuwa kitu mzuri. Asante sana Bwana Speaker kwa hiyo zawadi. Nikubalie niseme haya mawili nikimalizia. Mheshimiwa Mbachi, ulisema vizuri na nataka nirudie, mimi sijafuta mtu yoyote. Na sina nia ya kuvuta mtu yoyote. Nina nia ya watu kufanya kazi. Najiuliza kama watu ile shirika la kuhesabu wafanyakazi lilikuwa hapa miezi miwili, then mtu hakutokea, aidha alikuwa mlevi ama alikuwa kwingine. Nimeambiwa sasa, wacha niseme ukweli, kutoka tupeane show causes, watu wametokezea katika wards offices wakisema mimi ni mfanyakazi. Then aliuliza, you have been working where? The ward admin. Ward admin anamuuliza, mimi nimekuwa hapa mwaka mmoja, mbona sijai kuona? Kwa hivyo nasema kama hujakuwa kazini, kwenda nyumbani utaenda. Lakini naomba msamaha kwa wale ambao yawezekana mliingizwa katika ile list ya ghost workers kwa sababu ya an error. There is an error of margin ya 0.1 plus all minus. Mtu mwenye hii gari si yule mwenye hiyo gari zima hiyo kitu. Kisii. Ya mheshimiwa Tabaka. Iangalie. Nataka niseme hivi. Ni kwa sababu kuna media hapa, ningewapea habari nyingine ambayo ni ya kushtua sana. Lakini nitaisema tu tukiwa nyuma ya kamera. We are not going to allow people to earn without working. Now, I want to put again all workers of the county, all of them. We are having a system, clocking in system. Unatoka nyumbani, unafika kazini saa 2, una clock in. Ukiondoka ukienda lunch, you clock out. Ukirudi, you clock in. Ukitoka saa 11, una clock out. Hivyo itafanyika mpaka kwa ward level. Ndiposa kama tumetuma wewe Marani, lazima ufanye kazi Marani. Huwezi ishi town siku zote. Kama unataka kukaa town na tumetuma wewe Marani, uta clock in asubuhi Marani, ukuje uende ku clock out, uende lunch, urudi clock in na saa 11. It will be very expensive for you. Na hatutakubali watu kufanya kazi kwao. Kwa hivyo, for us to deliver, we have been given a chance. Honorable members, mimi nashukuru kwa ushirikiano tuko nao na nataka tusaidiane. Nyinyi wengi isipokuwa mmoja ni yule mheshimiwa ni mmoja hajaolewa. Mmoja ama wawili nimeona Edna yuko wapi? Edna nimeona tena ulipata mtoto kawa mzuri tena. Ndiye alikuwa wa mwisho, lakini kuna mwingine pia, kuna wawili watatu hawajaolewa. Hata no boss hakuna jamii. Nini Brenda, kuna wale ambao mlikuwa mnasema pesa iko hapa. Hao waheshimiwa ni pesa. Sasa ninyi mnatembea hapa hii town, kuna waheshimiwa hapa ambao hawajaolewa. Wao pesa ingie nyumbani. Kuna watu wanaogopa eti tunaenda kukula nini. Hao wako na pesa watasaidia wewe kukula. Hiyo nimesema tu kando ya tent, nisamee. Sio Brenda peke yake, kuna Brenda mwingine, kuna Kengere, kuna Brenda, kuna Brenda mwingine di Chuma. Kuna timu kubwa, lakini again they are disciplined. The good thing, they are disciplined, honorable members, and it's good. This round up we said we must return sanity both in the assembly and in government. I'm happy that the speaker, the clerk, adabu imerudi, heshima imerudi kwa wafanyakazi. Ile biashara ya kugeuza watoto wa watu hapa ndani kama hatuwezi kubali. Nashukuru kwa kazi nzuri, and the board, I think you are doing a good job. The service board, assembly. Let us uphold morals among our people. I want to again direct, it's good you mentioned it, all CECs, chief officers, now, I'm happy that the assembly is under the leadership of the deputy speaker. You will be appearing before the committees of the assembly. Ndiposa usigeuke wakati nimeandikiwa shokos, unazunguka ukisema Simba alikuwa anataka nimuibie, bibi yake anasumbua sisi nini. No. Beba mzigo yako peke yako. Honorable members, I'll be giving you evidences of every person so that you fire them before I fire them. Kwa hivyo ndio itakuwa. Lazima hawa wangwana wajue kwamba tunataka tufanyie wananchi kazi. Na nashindwa, mbona wengine mko na haraka? Tuko kwa hii mbio kwa miaka 10. We are in this race for 10 years. Kwa hivyo wewe fanya kazi bwana, tutakuwa na wewe. We are in 10 years. Yoyote yule anajisikia atakuja, tutapambana ama vipi? Akina Buhari, wewe ukijisikia ubunge, ukisikia unataka kusimama, ukitaka ugavana, women rep tutasupport, ukitaka senator, ukitaka ugavana kuja. Tuonane mundu kumundu. Kwa hivyo Hakuna haja ya watu kuwa na roho chafu tafadhali. My brothers and sisters in the executive, for sure, you will have to deliver. There is no way I'll be knowing more of the information in your department instead ya wewe kujua. Vile rais aliuliza, ni sababu gani wewe ufanye, umepewa kazi, yeye ndiye ako na information ya department yako. Eti nazunguka usiku wewe umelala. Nyakwebo. Mimi nazunguka usiku kuangalia mambo ya hospitali. No, tulikuwa na wewe. Lakini siku ya kwanza huko ujua. Na siwezi waambia wakati nakuja kule. Kwa hivyo naomba tafadhali tushirikiane, tuhakikishe kwamba tumefanya kazi ambayo inaonekana. Kwa hivyo all of you will be appearing before the committees of the assembly tuanza kabla sijaenda Senate. Na nataka niwaambie office perpetual, I've been going to the Senate to answer questions of the last regime. All sessions are made. Yangu bado. Kama audit itafanywa baadaye, kama nitakwenda. Lakini nataka kwamba kila mtu abebe mzigo yake. Vile umepewa kazi. Nafanya kazi kwa umakinifu tafadhali. I want to again point out that we are in deficit in our budget to a tune of 1 billion. Honorable members, tutaketi chini, especially the whole team of the assembly, tutakubaliana vile vya kuhakikisha tumepata 1 billion. Maisha ni ngumu hapa mbele, it's very tough times. Umeona shilingi yetu dola imefika 152. Probably things may not be better. We may be going to 160. Umeona SRC imetoa mpangilio, even travel for governors, for even cabinet secretaries. Serikali imepeana mpangilio safari. For MCAs, elected MCAs and the nominated had to cut down expenditure of the executive, recurrent. I removed all per diems yote za watu, travel, nikaeka hiyo pesa katika bursary. Because bursary is not development. Kwa hivyo pesa nilitoa ni kutoka kwa wafanyakazi wa county. Wengi watasafiri kulingana, mimi niko na uwezo kidogo. Nilisaidia Mobinya hapa, Ombiro akasafiri. I will support some members here to safiri kwa pesa kidogo ile tuko nayo. Ni sawa. Kwa hivyo wale watu watakuwa wanafanya kazi nzuri, mimi nitawaacha safari. Kama kuna mama mmoja mzuri katika cabinet, nimesema badala ya mimi kwenda safari ya kwanza ndaruhusu yeye aende. Dr. Ndemosies pia wewe safari siku nyingine ulisafiri kwenda Egypt. Kwa hivyo nitapea mwingine. Kwa hivyo lakini endelea na kazi nzuri, wewe ni mtu mzuri. Allow me to mention something Mheshimiwa Emma Amba said. This town will wipe it out on issues of drugs. Hatuwezi kwamba bangi, actually ni mzuri coach amesema doping. Unajua utaweza kunywa bangi ukimbie, udhanie wewe ni namba moja. Kumbe ni dawa imefanya nini? Hatuwezi kubali bangi kuuzwa hapa wakisaidiana na askari wa Kirauni. We cannot. Tunasema hakuna vile dawa itauzwa, dawa ya kulevya hapa hii mji na kaunti yetu. Kama ni ulevi, kama ni madawa ya kulevya wapeleke kwingine. Again, we are sitting down with stakeholders, watatusaidia. Tutahakikisha tutakuwa sisi wenyewe askari wa watu wetu. Kwa hivyo, Mheshimiwa Mwenyenye, I want to proud you. Mambo ya chokoraz, we must, kiamwasi iko karibu kuisha, tutapeleka wao kule. Tusaidie wao wabadilishe tabia na wajenge nchi yetu. Nikubalie niseme, wengi wenu, kuna wale marafiki zangu ninaona wengi kutoka nyuma, wale mlisimama na mimi na ni wafanyakazi wa county. Msife moyo, lazima tuitengeneze county yetu tafadhali. Najua kwamba kazi ni chache. Nimeandika watu 35 peke yao, na yawezekana nisiandike watu hivi karibuni, kwa sababu wage bill, I want now to confirm to you, wage bill tuko 62. Niko na watu 300 ambao waliandikwa mwezi wa 5 na wa 6 towards the elections. Now watu, they have not been confirmed into payroll. Nikiwaeka payroll tutakuwa 67. Requirement of the law ni kwamba tuwe na wage bill ya 35%. Ni huruma nyingi, lakini Mungu akipenda tuta increase our revenue, tuhakikishe kwamba watu wamefanya kazi. Nikubalie nimalizie hapo, niwakaribishe katika mankuli ya mchana. Ni mankuli, haiwezi kuwa breakfast bwana speaker. Bwana speaker, haiwezi kuwa ni breakfast. Hii ni lunch. I want to niwakaribishe katika mankuli ambao tuko nayo. Tupate kidogo, na mimi nitaondoka baadaye na Mary Mura na timu hiyo, ndiposa tukubaliane vile vya kwenda kufanya shughuli kubwa kule Ichuni. Mungu awabariki. Mungu aibariki kaunti yetu, na awabariki wafanyakazi wa kaunti yetu ya Kisii. Waheshimiwa, nashukuru sana, asante kwa kuwa pamoja na sisi. Mungu pia awabariki. Asanteni, muwe na siku njema.
Asante sana. Let us appreciate our governor's speech. Tupigie makofi tafadhali. Asante sana. Niruhusu nimkaribishe tena naibu wa speaker atupe mapendekezo mengine.
Thank you, Your Excellency. You can be seated. I want to invite Honorable Michael Mosetti to give a vote of thanks on behalf of the County Assembly. Honorable Michael Mosetti is visually impaired. Honorable Michael Mosetti is nominated on ODM.
Thank you, Honorable DS. Your Excellency, the Governor, Honorable Paul Simba Arati Etaya, Your Excellency, the Deputy Governor, Honorable Daktari Robert Onsare Monda, the Speaker of the County Assembly, Dr. Philip Machuki Nyanumba, the Deputy Speaker, the Honorable Jacob Bagaka, the House leadership led by our Majority Leader, the Honorable Henry Muracha, and his minority counterparts, the Honorable Dennis Ombachi, all members of the County Assembly, CECs present, Chief Officers present, our main guest today, and champion Mary Mura, all protocols observed, ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. Mine will be very brief. I've been called upon to give a vote of thanks because of what His Excellency the Governor has done today. He has honored the constitutional mandate that once in a year he should be able to give the address that he has given. For the record, my name is Michael Mosetti Umari. I'm a special elected ODM party member representing persons living with disability by virtue that myself am visually impaired. Your Excellency the Governor, you have outlined what you have already done and what you intend to do for the next 1 year. What I can say that all the departments have been touched, ranging from roads, water, lands, education. and name them all of them have been mentioned. I want to more particularly single out education because you decided to boost the 3 million shillings that you were allocating to every ward to make it to 5 million. This will take care of the vulnerable, whereby persons with disability fall, orphans, and the most needy in the society. Honorable Governor, you have also mentioned something about bedding bills. I want to say that is the most very important thing that I've picked here today, because these people, some of them are our friends and they have been crying to us. Have you seen this before the assembly? Now that you have committed this financial year, you are going to pay them the 119 million. I want to congratulate you for that, but let it be done to genuine contractors. Honorable Governor, as I wind up, I want to echo what your able deputy said, that we must be united. United we stand, divided we fall. Let we, as the assembly, do our bit. The executive will do their bit. I want to end it there, but before that I need to congratulate you once again, being an ODM party live member. God bless us all, and God bless our great county 045. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Honorable Beatrice Makwai for a word of prayer. Honorable Beatrice Makwai. Honorable Beatrice Makwai is also elected on ODM party from Bombaba Ward. She's the only one actually who is elected.
Let's pray. Our Father in heaven, your name be kept holy, your kingdom come. Thy will be done here on earth as it is being done in heaven. We thank you, our Father, for this special day in our county, whereby our governor gave the address of the state of the county. We thank you for what we have been able to do, oh dear Lord. And as we go forward, we pray for your energy, for your protection, for the resources, so that, oh dear Lord, we may do all that we want to do in our county. Thank you for a special guest whom we had, our sister Mura. Thank you for you enabling her, dear Lord, to get that medal. Thank you for the breakfast, which has been changed to be the lunch. Bless it, bless us. Be with us till we meet again. For this our humble prayer in Jesus' name.
Makofi tafadhali for the newly elect MCA ameibariki kutoka breakfast to lunch. Kwa ruhusa yako gavana, nikubalie nipeane taratibu vile tutapata hiyo breakfast stroke lunch. Mesa ya kwanza itongozwa na gavana, mesa ya gavana.